Hey, Connor here. We're going to do my video for the thing. We're gonna be making ramen, and here's how it's gonna do. Okay, so you're gonna need your ramen, obviously. You're gonna need a pot or of some kind, or if you cook in the microwave with a bowl and whatnot, then you do it like that. I for one, do not do that, and never will. You need to fill your pot up. My sink is very messy at the moment, but you need to fill up your pot full of water. Might be a little much, so yeah. And then you need to set it down and boil, and then yeah, start boiling. Do not touch that. That is very hot. I made that mistake many times. And yeah, you just basically wait. My counter's a mess also, don't mind that. And yeah, I'll get back to you guys when it's ready. A quick disclaimer, the next segment of the video, I accidentally held my phone wrong, and I'm not remaking the video, because yeah, so deal with it. As you can see, the water is starting to have little bubbles at the bottom. That is good. That means the water is starting to boil and will soon be right for making your ramen. So at the time, you'd want to get your ramen all opened up and whatnot. I'm not the best at camera angles. You can, like that, throw away any excess ramen in the garbage, and yeah. And if you look now and listen, if you can, then you can see the bubbles and all the steam rising. So you take your ramen and you ever so slightly drop it in there. Some water might fall out if you're like that. And you throw away your garbage. Always throw away your garbage and clean sure your workstation is clean. You wanna grab a fork and be ready to like stir it and set a timer for 3 minutes. Cause 3 minutes is the perfect time for your ramen to be cooked at. Well, 4. And if it's little, well, it can be a couple seconds after, a couple seconds before, and whatnot. But if it's too much before, won't be fully cooked, and if it's too much after, it'll be all mushy. And not a lot of people like mushy ramen. And you will notice that it is boiling over like that. You just wanna push it down. You wanna break it up. Here, let me switch hands, because I'm right-handed. So you wanna like break it up and whatnot. And just stir it up a bit. And you just wait for the timer to run and just stir it and whatnot. Okay, so now that we have not a lot of time left on our timer and our ramen is looking very nice and tasty, you can stop it a couple seconds early, doesn't matter, and make sure you always turn off the stove. Always do that. Always good. Now here's where the arguments come into play. If you like it with the water, keep the water in, put the flavoring in it, boom, stir it up and whatnot. You got yourself ramen. Me, on the other hand, I like to drain out my water, and I like to eat it like that. So let's see if I can get a good view of me doing that. Just okay. And once you got most of the water out, I sometimes keep a little bit in. You got your ramen, and if you like it cut up, you put your flavoring in it and whatnot. If you don't like it cut up, don't put your flavoring in and whatnot. And I, for one, like it cut up, so cut up with just 2 knives. Don't even need a fork. And then you take your flavoring, and then you put your flavoring in it. Make sure you throw away your things. Boom. And then stir it up. So apparently I don't know how to hold a phone to record, so another clip with bad camera angle. Sorry. All stirred up. And make sure you have your workstation all cleaned up. As you see, there's nothing left on the counter besides a few crumbs. Put that in there. Put it in like that, and you can scrape out the rest in there. It doesn't matter. Make sure you put your bowl in the sink and rinse it out. Boom. You got yourself some ramen. Most people like to put in like other stuff, but that's it. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk, and that's it. Goodbye.